In the kingdom of Evam, the land of fairies, there lived a queen called Eliza. She was known for her kindness, generosity, and love for her subjects, the picture of a perfect ruler. Not only she had good relationship with the people of her kingdom, but also had alliances with numerous kingdoms and rulers across the world. But deep down, she knew, despite all the alliances, she and her kingdom was always seen as weak, and the state of their forces also did not provide any consolation. But the thing that made her different from her ancestors was that she was seriously ambitious. She wanted to conquer the very kingdoms which looked down upon her and her land. She wanted rule over them. The hunger for power grew every day, becoming obsessive and addictive.
Your Majesty, did we hear back from the Kingdom of Tadish about the proposal of our alliance? No, nothing as of now. Hopefully, we can wait a few more days for a favorable response. Time is fleeting. I cannot afford to wait and risk the lives of my dear subjects while our neighboring kingdoms make kinship and turns against us. I will try what I can do. Maybe me myself should make a visit to the kingdom of Tatish. Make haste, or the new king will side with others. We are already weak in our forces, and that makes us a target before the others. I love my subjects more than my life, and I cannot afford to jeopardize the safety of my kingdom and my people at any cost. Sure, Your Majesty. They call my kingdom of even weak, and the big and the mighty ones always prey on the weak. My kingdom is only weak in forces, but the ruler is no ignorant one. I will rule over the world soon, and I cannot be at rest until then. I cannot wait for the day when the mighty will tremble at the sight of me, will dance like puppets in the hands of their master, that is me, will wiggle their tail like an obedient dog. I will do all of this for the good of my people and not for my own satisfaction, because I'm the beloved queen of the kingdom of Avon. I'm the best ruler they have ever seen. All of my ancestors were happy with what they were given. They didn't know how to conquer. They didn't know what to do for the good of the people of the kingdom. They didn't have the drive to be the ruler of all the rulers, the most powerful one. They were meek and weak in their actions, but I am in the intelligent one. I will go to any extent possible to ensure that I'll be the queen of all the kingdoms, the best and the most powerful one that has ever lived. If anyone ever comes to know of my darkest desire, they might call me greedy, but I'm not greedy. After all, I'm a fairy, and how can a creature ever born fairy can ever be greedy? We are the purest form of goodness in this world. The thought of me, a generous queen who loves her subjects, is ridiculous. It's about time I go and meet him again. If anyone can help me in this world, it would only be him.
Eliza appears in another costume to make sure that no one would recognize her as a fairy. Guards and others in the palace are sleeping. Eliza creeps out of the palace and flew outside the kingdom in search of human babies. She lands in a forest where humans live. She chases human babies in silence and flies towards the demon peace cave.
Oh, what again? What can I do for you? Your sister is dead. You wish for something else?
Yes, I'm the queen now. Queen of my nation. But push me the queen of all nations. You are the only one who can help me. Here
age. Everything will come without a price. See, for this report you should speak your name. And as for the ruling, if you don't give this to the rulers and art, after that you will be convicted. You will spill out all the truth on them. So you should be very careful.
I will. Thank you, my friend.
Who's there? Yes, Your Highness. Send invitation to the rulers of other nations for a royal banquet. This is the opportunity to maintain cordial relations and discuss firm relations with them. As you wish, Your Highness.
Falls sick suddenly, and with each passing day his condition worsened. Due to his deteriorating health, even his son's coronation from prince to king has to be postponed till he made a full recovery, therefore making the prince not the official ruler, even though he was the command in charge of all matters in place of his father.
I think you should take rest until you feel better.
I can't do that. That would mean coronation to be postponed. As a father and as the king, seeing my son grow fit perfect to be the king makes me so proud. How can I let it go any further?
But at the moment, you can't do anything. That could jeopardize. That could lead you not to be able to ever attend the coronation of your beloved son.
Know that, don't you think? But still,
As the royal doctor, who is also your friend, this is all for the best. Either way, you have been getting better since you started resting more. So, definitely by the time Prince is back, you will be perfect for the crowning ceremony.
that will be wonderful and may it be much extravagant than ever thought to be. Call my son.
And girls,
Father, you requested to see me?
yes, I'm sorry for being the reason that your coronation had to be delayed.
Father, this is not something you could control. It's okay, and you better stay healthy and take rest and wait for my return.
Come back safely, my son.
Welcome everyone who have gathered here. Please make sure to enjoy the dinner and the feast that my people have prepared for you. Let us begin the festives. How about we drink some skull now?
Well, I wouldn't say no to that.
To the bright future of all our nations. Well, now that we had a spacious cow, I think it's time to hear a story. Don't you think so? Me, my parents, we had the best parents, honestly, at least in the public. I was not born evil. I was forced to be someone that hate and greed took over me. I killed my own parents, but I wasn't able to kill my sister. I wanted to make her live a little longer, and when she is fully happy with her life, I wanted to kill. Apparently, according to my family, I made the smallest thing too big. Don't you think just like everyone in front of me was killed for this throne, I would be killing you all the kings sitting here. The drink that you have drank contains a poison that will be going through your vein and be choking you. When every ruler sitting here drinks the skull, the spell will work. And finally, I will be the strongest and ultimate ruler, and anyone who dares to stand in my way will rot in the hell facing my ultimate wrath. I see you have gone crazy. I would be mad if something like this happened to me. But your laughing is quite entertaining than I imagined. Poor kings crowned for nothing. Are you done?
Yes, me. Were you aware of? Oops, my bad. If that's the case, then what you told in a long speech have come to a